Looking for a way to get healthy? The Chef You and I program has the answer. Kathryn Raaker and chefs from around the nation will teach even the most inexperienced how to cook. Come into their kitchen and watch them take ordinary foods with loads of calories and fat and turn those foods into healthier dishes. You will be the first to get tips and ideas on foods that are easy to prepare. Now let's join Kathryn and today's chef and learn how to make today's recipes.
Hi, this is Kathryn Raaker of the Chef You and I, and we have such wonderful guests today. We actually have Dale, Noelle, and her daughter Alexis, and she's with True Model Management, and they came all the way from New York to be on our cooking show today, and they have such cute recipes. Can you tell me, Alexis, how old you are? 6 years old. And Dale, what recipes are you going to show our audience today?
We have 3 very simple Halloween treats. We throw a lot of Halloween parties at our house, and instead of candy and unhealthy treats, we wanted to make some cute, very quick and easy recipes that the kids can enjoy and not be eating candy all day.
That's really fun. So what's the first one you're going to do? The apple one?
First one, yes. Alexis named it the Googly Eye Silly Face.
The Googly Eye Silly Face? That's cute.
And it's made with apples, sliced strawberries. We have sunflower butter here, but you can use almond butter or peanut butter, sunflower seeds, and some cute little candy eyes.
And that's the only thing that's sugar.
The only thing that's sugar is the candy eyes. Now, where do you go to school these days?
Travel Day School.
Really? And you're in the first grade or you're in kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten. And do you love it? Really? What's the most fun thing that you like to do at school?
I like to go to the recess.
To recess? Well, that's good. Most kids love recess, right? Do you like art? That's good. Do you know that I was an art teacher at one time? And I do art projects all the time. So what are you going to do with your mom? You're going to take the apples. Your mom's cutting the apples, right?
You cut it in quarters.
In quarters,
and
put it
then
down.
You just cut out a little area to make the mouth, and it doesn't have to be very, very neat.
It just needs to be like a little bit like this because there needs to be a hole so you can put the peanut butter. But if you want, you can use any sort like peanut butter or anything else. So we're just going to be using a shaping and then...
Okay, so can you do that for us?
Put that inside the mouth.
And you just take a spoon or a knife or a fork and just push this inside and push it with a little something different like that. And you're going to push it and then you're going to keep it flat.
Because why?
Because you'll be putting strawberries and teeth.
Okay.
We're going to be using these as teeth.
Sunflower seeds. So you just put your nut butter in, you stick the tongue on the bottom.
It can be like a little thing. And then you take these little nut butter seeds and you take them and just put them on
Those
top.
are the teeth, right?
Those are the wacky
and
teeth.
you just put them right on top like that, and you stick them in the peanut butter, or else they won't stick.
And then we have some fun eyes that you can put 1, 2, 3, however many you want your monster to have.
Right.
And then you just put them right there.
Yep. You can.
And if you want a nose, you just take another eye.
Here you go.
And you just take another eye.
And we're sticking
and
them on.
Put it right there. But we don't really have any space, so we just put the other eye right there.
Okay.
There you go.
So that's how you...
How easy it is.
Yes, and then...
That's it.
For that one, you can get as decorative as you want. You can make hair out of chives or do something.
You can use
whatever
hair.
you want. We're going to use that for our next one.
You can make hair out of these. For the next one, we're going to be using these.
Okay, so that's the first one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was easy, wasn't it? So you need 1 apple quartered into 4 quarters, right? Then you need 3 strawberries, and you need candy eyes, right? And peanut butter or sunflower butter because that's healthier for you, right?
Or if you want sunflower butter or sunflower seeds, you can just grind them up, and you just grind them up in like a little maker, and then
you put oil in it.
Yes, and then you put oil in it.
Right.
And that's all you do if you want to make your own.
Okay, so we're going to not use this anymore, right?
Yep, we're good with that. We're going to move on.
So now we're going to do the carrot. What's the carrot one called?
Sure.
That one called is nail polish.
Nail polish?
We have
Really?
a different name every day. Crazy Fingers was yesterday.
Right,
So
right.
Alexis makes up a lot of these. So
it's just called nail polish because those are kind of like nail polish. So
Right.
that's why we use that, because it looks like a hand. And this is just a coating that you put on that is pink, and you basically just mix it up, and it looks like this. You just keep mixing it till it
It's
gets
sour
powdery.
cream or it's sour cream,
It's
right?
sour cream, and it's
some beet juice. Today Alexis wanted a pink base for the fingers.
Yeah.
So we made it with sour cream and beet juice and some Parmesan cheese to thicken it up. But a very simple way is hummus. If you buy hummus at your store and make it in your blender with chickpeas, you can put that down.
Right?
If you want, you can just keep mixing it up. If you want a really thin kind, you just keep mixing it up, and you just
That looks really nice.
fatten it up. And if you smell, it kind of smells a little different than other
Stuff. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do
So
this.
what we do, you can put the cream cheese on yours. You can take baby carrots. It's very simple. We had full-size carrots, so we're just cutting down to whatever finger size you want. And then we're flattening out with a knife a little area where you're going to attach your nail, which will be almond slivers. So Alexis and I will put a little cream cheese on the tip of our carrot.
Right?
And then we just take
We tried not to mess it up, but
Take
it's
a
all right.
nail.
Not to worry.
And there you go. You have a little carrot finger.
Is that what it looks like?
There you go.
Carrot finger.
And you could put them in, 4 or 5 to look like hands, or you could just stick them in a bowl. If you don't want to dip and you want it neater and cleaner for the kids' party, you could just line them up on a plate.
So that's really easy, isn't it?
Yep.
Did you like that?
Yep. You can eat that one if you want.
And sometimes, if you like, you can do it like that to make it fit down. If you want, you can fit up or down. You can do it every way you want.
Okay.
Wanna stick it in
so
there?
let's stick it in there.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make
Witch's brooms.
it's a broomstick.
But it's kind of like a witch's broom, and you just simply take cheese
she can
sticks.
show
You take cheese sticks like this, and then
You cut them in thirds.
You cut
Measure.
them in thirds. So you first
Pay attention.
just go like that.
Alexis has been practicing with knives for a few years, so I don't
About-
recommend for all children, but
About that much.
in thirds.
Yes, and you go like this.
And then watch your fingers.
Right.
And you just
Yep.
go like that, and then
And
you
then-
simply just go like this.
Yep.
You go like you
can
you
stick
get
your-
this, and then you just cut a little bit,
No, not that way.
and you just
You put
cut. You just cut a little bit out of it, and then you just you just put this inside, and then you simply just cut all around. You simply just cut
Okay,
all
let's-
around, and then you just take
Tie. You tie the Is that chives?
yes.
That's a tricky part.
So you might want a grown-up to do it. You just might try one time, and then you just simply wrap it around, and then you just push this, and then you push this right there.
Yep.
Push it over, and then you just keep it like that. It's very simple. You don't have to tie it and put a simple little knot thing, but you don't have to do it like that.
Okay.
You just put it like how we do it over here. See how we just wrap it around, and then we just put it like that. That's how you're.
And then we're going to serve those to our guests today, aren't
Yes,
we?
we
We're
are.
gonna serve everybody one.
And when you're cutting them, you want to cut about halfway down that 1/3 that you cut, so there's a base for the pretzel to adhere inside.
So you wouldn't want to chop off the bottom you wouldn't want to chop there, or else you'll just have a messed up one that will just not look good. It will look like a little bit like this.
We're telling you the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to mess it up.
See, that's how it's gonna look.
Yeah.
So
If you
that's
cut
not
it
how
too
you-
far
Right.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's how you're not gonna want it to.
Okay, so we're gonna do what? We're gonna do what?
We're gonna do a little bit of a chicken. So we're gonna come back
And what do you say?
and
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back on the ship.
The chef, you and I.
The chef, you and I.
Say it again. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back on
And the chef, you and I. Thank you.
Thank
and
you.
we'll be right back. We're back on the Chef You and I have such delightful guests today, and a very talented little girl named Alexis, who came up with a wonderful baked chicken fingers. So we're going to call it Alexis's baked chicken fingers, okay? And her beautiful mother, who is also a coach, a life coach, and a health coach, and that's Noelle of True Model Management Company. And so the first thing that we're going to do, Alexis, is we're going to add the dry ingredients into the food processor. So that would be, we need...
One of the favorite ones is granola that already comes in with dried fruit. Berries, strawberries, raspberries. If you don't have that, you can use plain or any dried fruit that you want.
And
Just put
if you don't want it, you can just use granola that doesn't have and you don't have to use this. This is just how we sprinkle it on top. You don't have to use this. You don't have to use any of the toppings. Just if you want to use a little touch up, because sometimes you're allergic to things, so you can put other things.
Okay, that sounds good. So
Right.
put that
That's
one cup,
Yep.
yeah, in there.
And
right?
we're making about 10 chicken fingers
Yes.
today. It's approximately a pound.
Right.
So we've already cleaned and sliced up everything. Then we have a half a cup of mixed nuts. Ours has a little bit of salt on it, but you could use salted or plain nuts. Then two of Alexis's favorites are flax seeds and chia seeds. There's pretty much 2 tablespoons of everything else that we're going to put in. And the chia seeds.
Put the chia seeds in there, kid. That's good.
Sunflower seeds are next.
Right.
When Alexis and I cook, we try to do it during the fewest dishes and getting it done quickly and making healthy food.
And then there's something that's very different that I had never heard of before. Goji berry powder, right?
Yes, that is just a powder that helps. That is better, so you don't use other powders.
Okay, and so
there's
what's
coconut
that?
That's the goji berry powder, and there was also coconut flour in it.
Coconut
Yes.
flour.
Those two are just better than other flours because the other flours are mixed with eggs and milk. So sometimes that you're allergic to, so those don't have those stuff in it.
Okay, so do you add the honey now or later?
That's later.
Okay. We are actually blending all of what? The different ingredients for dipping the chicken into, right? Okay, here we go. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. Okay, that looks like it's pretty well done, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this into that, or are you gonna dip it into that?
Yep. The easiest way usually is to just take this, put it in a Pyrex or some type of dish that has a couple of inch height to it, and put the chicken tenders right on top. Let's see. Oh, we forgot one part. We put the honey on the chicken first. So Alexa's is gonna squeeze some honey on the chicken. You can also beat eggs if you want. Some of her friends can't eat eggs, so we decided to opt for honey. So
Raw honey.
Yep, that's
okay,
good.
that's
and
good.
then we flip it around and do the other side. But you don't need to do it again. You just mix it on top of another one. But if it's more helpful to you, you can do it like that too.
Yep, you can put a little more honey if you like.
Right.
Get nice and
Okay.
sweet and sticky.
Yeah, because this just makes it a little more tasty.
Yeah, Alexis likes the honey part. for
Okay,
sure.
can I have that? Thank you.
So then we take all of our ingredients.
And we're going to push
Or
it
you want to do
in.
some and I'll do the other? Here you go. You do it
So
twice
you're
as
just-
fast this way.
You're gonna
Just
you're just gonna mix it, and the honey will just stick to it. And usually, it's
There you go.
so hard to do it, and you just lay it down. And then
Yeah.
usually you need a grown up, but if you're like 10, you can probably do it on your
own, but you still need your mom there.
Yeah,
right?
you need
for
your
the
mom there.
oven.
Yeah, because you got the oven to
Oh,
deal
there
with,
it is.
right? There's the oven's ready to
for
go.
us.
The oven's
Perfect.
ready and exactly at the good time, but we're just gonna let it warm up a little more
Yeah.
because we're not exactly ready
You're not exactly ready yet.
because we're still using.
So I'm going to go through the ingredients for a minute, so everybody, and we're going to have this up on our website so that you can print out her recipes so you can have them, especially before Halloween or Halloween night. How about that?
Sounds good.
Sounds
We're
good to
ready.
me. Sounds great to me. So we have chicken tenders, at least 10 pieces, 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 2 tablespoons of flax seeds, 2 tablespoons of shelled sunflower seeds, 2 tablespoons of goji berry powder, granola, 1 cup of bare naked triple berry, or any kind.
And that is just a gold or naked cherry. It's just something that's a cherry, and you mix it up with some bread.
Right. And then we have a half a cup of chopped mixed nuts. And if you have an allergy, substitute nut-free granola. And so now we're going to put this in the oven, right? Are you done?
We're almost done.
Okay.
And we made a little extra mixture today because we're going to be cooking for a little party after this.
Right,
But one
right.
thing you can also do is after you grind all the ingredients, you can put them in a glass jar and just sprinkle as needed. And we usually save mixture.
And if you want it sugary, you can do honey, and then you can put sprinkles on top. But I don't know if that sounds good to you.
All right. So we're going to put this in the oven right now.
Yeah. And
Can I-
one other thing, we had a pre-greased sheet. So
Right.
whatever you like to oil your...
So you have to
Baking
spray it with the spraying bottle, and you'll open it up and spray it in the bed.
And then this is our finished dish that we
This is our
did
finished-
ahead of time.
This is the finished dish that we had ahead of time. That's what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
And if you want, we just did a little decoration, but if you want, you could put that on top like that, but I don't know if you're gonna want it. But that's how we're just gonna do it right now.
Okay. And I want to thank you for joining us
Thank you so
today
much.
and being on the Chef You and I. And all your recipes will be there, right? Thank you so much. Can I have a shake? Thank you. Thanks, Mom,
you
for
so
bringing
much.
her. And we'll be right back after these messages with our next guest chef. We're back on the show with another wonderful guest and host who is also a lifestyle coach, trainer. You do a lot of
Holistic
different
health
things.
coach,
Holistic
yeah.
health coach. And the name of your company, but your name is,
My name is Tara Magalski, and
and you have lifestyles?
my company is called Divine Lifestyles.
Divine Lifestyles. Why Divine Lifestyles?
Oh, do you have an hour? No, it was actually something, it's a long story, but after I lost my mother, I had a big life-changing time in my life, and in prayer and meditation, Divine Lifestyles came to me as to
And how
where-
long have you been doing how long have you had the company?
5 years.
5 years. That's a good long time, actually. Now, we are going to make one of your wonderful recipes. Can you tell me what we're making? Fish tacos?
Yeah, so we're going to do super easy, super fast codfish tacos. We're going to wrap them here in some tortillas, but you can also use Swiss chard or any sort of amazing collard wrap. But today we're going to use that.
Yes, because we had a hard time finding Swiss chard
did.
that was easy to wrap with.
Yeah, I noticed that the Swiss chard was a little different here,
Yeah, a little different. Okay, so
but
what's the
fresh,
first?
super fresh, right
So
from
what's
the farm.
the first thing we're going to do?
So the first thing we should do is we should turn on the grill, which we just did outside, and we should season up the fish. So
Okay.
we have that right here.
Right?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I love these peppers.
And that's chipotle?
Yeah, so we have chipotle chili pepper. You can also substitute it in for paprika, depending on the flavor that you'd like. And again, I just do it very, very lightly because you really don't need a lot of seasoning.
You don't need a lot of seasoning.
And I flip it over and I do the same thing again. Super easy.
Do you like to eat a lot of fish?
You know, I do. I do
that's
like to
good.
eat a lot of fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we're going to put this on the grill.
Yep,
Right?
so we'll put
We're gonna
that on the grill.
We're going to have the wonderful assistant put that on the grill for us.
Wonderful.
And in the meantime, what are we going to do now?
Next up is we're going to make a slaw. So while the fish is cooking, it would be really great for it to marinate.
Even though we use our hands a lot, we have to wash our hands now.
So I'm gonna
because
go do that.
And we touch the fish, so that's important. So we're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back on The Chef You and I. We're back on The Chef You and I, and Tara, you don't mind if I just use your first name, it'll be easier.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so now that the fish is done, we're going to make the slaw,
Absolutely.
and then we're going to make the avocado
Cream.
that we're going to put on top of it. And we're going to use avocados and my favorite, almond milk, which is really healthy for you. Okay, so what's the first thing we're going to do now with your slaw?
First thing we're going to do, we have some shredded red cabbage. We're going to just throw that
Okay.
into the bowl, put that there. I also have some thinly sliced red onion.
And how much was that? Was that one onion?
So that was one onion. This is because we're going to be cooking for the group later. So
Right.
I did one cabbage and one red onion.
Right.
We have some fresh lime here, and I like to always just add the juices
Okay.
of all of them.
All of the limes. That makes it really taste wonderful. Kind of Mexican, actually.
It does. It's
Yeah.
really amazing. And we also have cilantro here.
Which I love.
I love cilantro too. I'm going to just put in
A little bit.
A little bit for now, and then you can always add it and add to it a little bit later.
Okay.
And I use my hands a bit here. We're not shy.
Okay.
I also like to put in just a tiny bit of minced garlic. This is 1 clove. Like I said, I don't really measure. I like to add as I go and taste as I go. And then we also have, this is half of a jalapeno.
Okay.
And it depends on how much heat you want, but for our guests tonight, I'm going to go a little bit light and just add, this is a teaspoon.
Okay, that's great.
Also going to add in this amazing mango. This is 1 full mango, but as you like it. You just add as you like.
Okay.
No need to overdo it.
Okay.
Salt and pepper.
Right.
Then I always throw in a little bit of
olive oil.
Just a little bit on top, just to keep everything. And again, I just kind of eyeball it.
That looks great.
And then you can mix it up. And we'll just let this sit. Since our fish is already ready, because we have the most amazing staff here helping us. Otherwise, you would just throw this in the fridge and let it chill until you're ready.
Okay, do you want to plate it? How would you
Not
like
just yet.
Okay.
We got to do this. You're going to do this for me, right?
All right, I'm doing this for
Yeah.
you. I'm
So you're gonna
doing the
go ahead and cut
actual.
that.
I'm actually doing the avocado,
Yeah.
and these are really nice avocados, by the way. They're soft. That's the way they need to be, and they're really on sale right now.
I'll help you.
Okay, that's good.
I always do it like I slice them like this way. And
Oh,
you know
good
what's so
idea.
easy? You don't even need. Sometimes people feel like they need to use a spoon. I'm a little rogue in the kitchen. I just squeeze it right on in.
That's all right. That's
Pretty
good.
easy. Less mess to clean up later, right?
Right. So let's add these to it.
A little messy, but I always say, like, if you're in the kitchen and there isn't sauce on the wall, then you're really not cooking.
That's right. Well, hold on a minute. I got to wash my hands for a second.
And then again, I add this almond milk.
Okay.
And since we have 2 here, this is 2 cups, but that looks about
Right.
That looks great. Throw it on the Ninja, and it's super easy to do.
And I use my Ninja every day. I love it.
And I'll wash my hands while she's doing that.
I think we need to add a little bit more milk to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's add a little bit.
Just add a little
bit more.
And it can be pretty creamy. Let me just grab a spoon over here.
Okay, now
So
we're back.
Yeah, you can literally do that. It's super simple. And if you want, I can take you over here. It's really easy. You just take these corn tortillas, you put them on a little frying pan here, you turn that up, just a dash of olive oil.
Okay, let's do it like that.
So these are the tortillas, super easy. All you need to do is just put a little drop of olive oil onto a frying pan. You put that on there, probably 30 seconds or so. And you just kind of flip it back and forth. Super easy. There you go. They are ready to be plated.
Okay, hold on.
So what I like to do is I like to take the avocado and just put it right in the center there. And the tortillas are nice and hot. Then we come over here. You can break up the fish. It really depends on how much fish you want. But since these are kind of small, we just want to be really careful with how much we put on so they can fold them up nicely. Oh, we got something.
Let's put the other tortilla in. We're going to do
You can
3.
do that. Absolutely. And then what I like to do is I like to just put some of the slaw right on top. I always add a little bit more of mango. I mean, it is literally that simple.
Okay, here's the next one.
And you can literally, just to hold them together, you can put a toothpick, and there you go.
Okay, let's do 3.
Okay.
So there's 1. Let's do this.
Again, you put the avocado cream. Here we go. It literally takes you less than 20 minutes to do this.
Here you go. Here's your 4th one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're having a little party later, so we're making a lot of food today. Again, you just add this beautiful slaw right on top. I like to add a little bit more of the mango because I'm a mango girl, and you don't really, oops. Like I said, I'm messy in the kitchen.
That's all right. We can deal with it.
And it's very simple. Sometimes I don't actually use a lot of sour cream or anything. What I will use is maybe some hot sauce. That's really good too.
Okay, let's do it. Whoops. Let's do it like this.
Beautiful.
Let's do this. Wonderful.
And there you go.
Hold on.
It's that simple.
You could actually put a 4th one on there.
Yeah, sure.
Do another one. There we go. Let's do that. And that makes it simple. It was a really simple recipe. We did the fish ahead of time. We bought this really nice cod, and we grilled it. And we're going to be able to do fish tacos for all these wonderful people that are coming over tonight.
And I'm always the believer that less is more. You know, keep the ingredients whole and fresh. Add a little bit more cilantro as you go. Super easy, super fresh.
Okay.
Get you one of these.
Okay.
I got it. There we go.
Okay, let's do that and put it down like that. And that looks beautiful. And then you can plate it with some greenery, and we'll put it right here so that we can
It's
get a
that
nice.
simple, under 20 minutes.
That's great. And we'll be right back on The Chef You and I after these messages.